But they are duking it out to see which of the two will be able to make it to top 8. You hate to see it because both of them have fought so hard. And I know Louis Money specifically has been very vocal about how he wants to fight for those top 8 spots. He's going to have to do it here against his doubles partner, the man, the myth, the legend, Best Ness, aka Send.
That's right, we're going to see how this goes. This may be one of Ness's worst matchups, but the way Send makes it look slightly less so is honestly super impressive. This might be an early stock, but I love the angle Louis Money picked to get back. He knew he was going to get down if he went towards ledge.
Right, and it's just a knowledge check, knowing that your opponent, your friend here, is going to be picking some of those traditional options. You've got to go for the untraditional route.
With so many sets between each other as well, they probably have to know each other's habits at this point or what they like to do in advantage. I don't know when exactly the last time they played was, but both of these players have only been aging better and better as Ultimate's lifespan has gone on.
Yeah, very true. And now, anytime you get caught on the platform, no matter what, friend or foe, you're going to be caught, and that's going to be a nice little delayed option from Sen, still able to clutch it out, though.
All right, though, Sen being ever so careful as he darts around the ledge right here. Trying to avoid all this pressure right here. Again, Louis Money been going for a lot of these smash attacks today, but I have really not been seeing them pan out for him. And this is huge for Send right here as the advantage just keeps on coming into his favor.
That is true, that is true. And right now, I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. I mean, Send still maintaining a comfortable lead, is going to be sent off stage. But, I mean, even with his back against the wall, you'd think he doesn't have enough room to play with, but he always manages to find an extra inch of wiggle room.
I love the way Sen was able to navigate his way, almost stalling his momentum so that Louis Money couldn't really catch onto it with a projectile. Yep. Big back here coming out, still not going to finish off the stock just yet.
Ooh,
he's got to be careful.
Yeah, manages to loop all the way around and get the right angle in the end. But I mean, I was wondering if Louis Money was going to be able to get himself back into the fray in order to get that punish. Still, you got to be very careful against that PK Thunder.
Oh, Louis Money getting all the damage eaten up there, right, too, and going to be catching that up smash. This is looking very, very scary for Louis Money. It just seems like Sen has such a powerful command on how to keep Palutena at disadvantage while avoiding all the things that make Palutena so good against Ness.
Right, exactly. And still, now we're going a little bit more aggressive for the option, and Louis Money does find his mark. That's going to be an up air to send the stock. But, I mean, now I wonder, because you're simply going to get boxed out. Now, Sen just feeling like, okay, well, I don't have that high damage threshold anymore. I can just continue to do things with a little bit more freedom.
There we are. We are starting to see Louis Money start playing more into the dash attack right there to catch a lot of these landings from Sen instead of trying to chase him in the air. It might be too little too late for this game one, though, as Sen has Louis Money in such a bad spot.
Yep, and looking for that teleport, knows that he's going to be jumping and then immediately up being to try to get himself back to center stage and overtake his opponent.
Another good stall right here. And again, I like how much Sen has been mixing up all of these timings to make things so difficult, but no double jump left on Ness. Is Louis Money going to capitalize?
Yep. Okay. There they are. I mean, okay, simply going to get the easier of the two options. I mean, at that point, read the DI correctly, and now getting a little bit of a pressure situation. Send with the drift, able to find his way far enough from Louis Money to avoid a punish. Still, the back throw won't do it here.
Big back throw coming out right here. Sen just looking for the kill blow right here somewhere, but Louis Money fighting his way back into it. He still has to take this stock off of Sen and get a whole bunch of damage on for the next one as well. Exactly. It's not going to be easy. What an angle right there from Sen. That was crazy. Very, very good.
Knew he was going to fall to the point where he could just go straight horizontally, and that actually saves him some trouble. Still, he is going to lose the stock regardless, and Louis Money, with just a little bit of rage here, we might have something to work with.
All right, though, I think Louis Money trying to get the dash attack right there. Trying to be as careful as possible with the fair spacing. No pummels again coming out of Sen, so that's going to still be the stock for Louis Money staying intact, but up tilt coming out again. Ness can kill with almost like every move in his kit.
Yeah, especially there from the platform. That was a really, really beneficial situation for Sen to be able to find Louis Money coming in a little bit too close and trying to get one of those platform punishes that we know Palutena is known for and very good at. But clearly the anti-aerial call-out is going to be enough to send that stock out, and we've got a game one for the man himself, Sen versus Louis Money.
Oh yeah, and we're going to see how exactly everything was. It almost seemed Louis Money was a little scared to hit Sen sometimes in neutral, but on the punish game looking very, very confident, chasing Sen all the way out there with those up airs to really take those stocks. And you have to, man, when the lead is falling away from you, you just got to show that hunger to take that stock.
That is very true. So now we are looking a little bit more spaced out. We got some regular battlefield as the stage counter pick here. So is Louis Money going to be able to try and get maybe some of those like juggles? We know that the up air strings can be very potent, as well as Nair. Those are both really, really great juggle tools. We are seeing them already. Still Sen. We saw it in his set with a Tata. He can actually do the same thing.
Yeah, it's true. We know how confident Sen is on the platform move, but I think Battlefield being an excellent stage just to keep extending that verticality in the combo game. Sen is going to have to be very careful with how he exactly moves at a disadvantage, because if he's caught mashing, Louis Money's going to take full advantage of that.
Yes, and of course, like using the second jump here, now there's not a lot of options. We are going to go with the counter, and it actually just perfectly does what it's kind of supposed to do. It's like no counter hit, that's okay. It still cuts the distance that you travel by the PK rocket in half.
Right, and honestly, as long as you're doing that, it's fine. Palo, again, her counter hits directly in front of her. It's not super duper powerful as well, and Ness does have a bit of intangibility on the startup of PK Thunder 2. So as long as you're just slowing him down by body blocking him, it's pretty much just as effective, if not more, than countering him.
Wow, lots of vertical combos coming out right now. Those are the bread and butters that are doing the work right now for Louis Money, and it seems as though the money is in the bag. He's searching for it here on the ledge.
Ooh, doing that a little too far away from the ledge right there. Going to be actually an uncharacteristic SD from Send right there. But now this is the shoe is almost on the other foot as opposed to game one right here. Nerf. Louis Money is just extending this lead further and further.
Yeah, and trying to be evasive against the PK Thunder. You don't want to get hit with the head or the tail end, trust me, because either way, Louis Money is still going to find himself being put in the mix. And Send is trying to get the run-up option. And yeah, you have to back off because obviously you can't throw hands as well when Louis Money is in the position that he is in.
Oh yeah. And again, Louis Money really not letting Sen get this stock off, just retreating ever so well out of disadvantage. But the grab right there coming out from Sen. And this, we've seen Sen's punish game bring him to new heights. It just seems like Louis Money has been getting more and more evasive as the set progresses. That could be it already. Oh my God.
We've seen a couple times where it's like we're getting these very, very close to the blast zone knockbacks from the up air. And I'm wondering because it's like we are inevitably going to see an early stock if it ends up being too much for Sen to handle. He's DIing it correctly, but for how long?
And Sen has got to be careful on the way he lands. One dash attack can just pop him right back up into disadvantage, although no double jump left on Louis Money. And
ooh, drift back, beautiful stuff. Louis Money with the course correction necessary to save himself here, even at low percents.
Yeah, usually, honestly, the aerial drift you have out of warp really, really superbly.
That's what I'm saying. Uh-oh, but off stage is a different kind of beast, and now you're going to be forward thrown to try to keep this advantage state right now for Sen. He's just clawing his way back bit by bit.
Okay, big fair coming out right here from Sen, though. Still getting the lead shorter and shorter as he goes along. Hasn't really been getting popped up like crazy too much lately.
Yeah, and I think those pop-up situations that you're talking about are actually really, really detrimental. So as long as you're able to avoid that, that's actually over half the battle, to be honest with you. Nice tech, but then it also means that you are still not going to be able to get that distance necessary. Just falls short of the ledge, and perfect opportunity for Louis.
The absorb kind of actually nerfing Sen's recovery right there. Honestly, he was stuck in the end lag in air of absorbing the damage caused by the explosive flame. That the up B was actually forced to be shortened really hard, and Louis Money body blocked him perfectly for it. Was at a good percent and had a stock lead, so it really wasn't a danger for him to do that. And now we're moving into game 3.
That's right, that's right. All right, we're sticking with it. Battlefield is the name of the game, and clearly both of them showing like we both have strengths on this stage, and we'll prove it right here. Send is still going to be like, well, I haven't shown you what I can do on this stage yet in this set, so we'll see.
I like Louis Money's spots that he's picking to just get Send in between the cracks of him whiffing right here. The onus is on Send a little bit to be attacking first, just given Palutena's kit. You can see how much Send is trying to do these short hop fairs to kind of stuff out these nairs. Louis Money is trying to force within his favor. Right.
So the interesting part is like, Louis Money knows that Send is going to be looking for like the same thing that a lot of Nesses look for, which is a lot of moves through the platform. So as long as he's able to kind of like expect those, he's positioning himself perfectly to be ready and preemptive in order to avoid that stuff. Very interesting stuff.
He tried to duck and cover below the explosive flame right there. Not going to pan out too much for him. And this is a scary, scary spot for Sen to be in. Louis Money, though, not getting the correct timing, though, but still trying to get the ledge trump. Sen making it very, very difficult for him to get the stock off.
Yeah, I mean, plan A going for the down tilt and plan B going for the trump. Neither really pan out, but he's going for plan C, which is the charging of the up smash. And we've seen him really go hard on charging those smash attacks. He's really waiting for, like, this Hail Mary play.
Oh, yeah. All right, tried to actually get Sen with the back air right there, but luckily Sen's came out first. And now Sen finally is center stage control for the first time ever. But he gives it up a little bit right there by rolling behind him.
Okay, but we're going to get a little bit of damage reduction here as well. Just waiting for the right option. It's not going to be down tilt at this point. Cannot get the 2-frame. And PK Fire is just going to make it a little bit harder until the back air gives you the confidence with those iframes to be able to do what you got to do.
And Sen staying on this platform here, trying to predict where Louis Money is going to end up after this warp. But, you know, now Louis Money having the lead can start to play a little bit more defensively, instead starting to do these retreating arrows as opposed to the approaching ones he was doing before. Sen looking to close his stock out. That's the anti-Palutena coming out right there, man. You got to deploy a hitbox right over the ledge so that way it'll catch the in-between from when Palutena is recovering and grabbing the ledge.
Yep, and now we're mixing up the angles yet again for Louis Money, always keeping it fresh, never letting Sen know your next move. You have to mix up your friend at this point. He knows your habits. You got to do something different. And we are going to find that Nair, it does hit with the back hit, so it sends Louis Money off to the side and does take the stock. So now it's getting back to even yet again.
All right, though, Sen trying to find his opening now. Finally, now the stocks aren't even. Sen can afford to just try and take a few more risks to see how he can open up Louis Money. But Louis Money just being this impregnable wall, this unpenetrable fortress, just deploying all of these aerials to keep Sen stuffed out.
Yeah, and I like the ideas. I mean, Louis Money kind of swinging for the fences a little bit in some of these low, mid to higher percents, right? But Sen is going to be launched off stage, has to be careful here, and yes, can create some pressure with the PK Thunder.
Trying to see it right here. Louis Money, again, has no incentive to really approach here. Is just going to keep trying to wall Sen out and forcing Sen off stage. The amount of respect Sen has had to give all of these back airs from Louis Money is astronomical. Take another unfair trade right there, unfortunate to him.
Exactly, right? Like, that's the power of the back air, and we have seen that consistently enough as opposed to, say, the dash attack, which is the grounded option. At this point, Sen is going to be able to get some of these great grab combos, which I think is going to be a bit of the X factor that could help, because obviously Louis Money has been good about forcing Sen into shield, but we have yet to see the opposite.
All right, big back air. It's a dash attack coming out right here. Okay. Louis Money doing such a good job again, just extending this lead further and further. It just seems like he's not giving Sen any huge openings that he likes to capitalize off of. I feel like Sen has to start getting a little trickier, but he keeps trying to press buttons out of disadvantage and is getting counter hit for it.
I know, and that's going to be a back throw. That's not going to do it, but it is going to put you in a big, tough situation. Now you got to be exactly careful about how you're going and the delay that you're using, right? You got to make sure that you are avoiding those ledge traps as much as possible. Still the back throw. Yes, okay, we got to stop it.
How shocked Palu looks when she hits the stage. Like, whoops, I'm not supposed to be here.
That's so true. I mean, she's like, I'm a goddess, but I'm not like that. Like, I'm not omnipresent. All right, let's be real.
All right, though, big back air coming up from Louis Money to open it up again and again. That's just the name of the game when it comes to this matchup, honestly. It's just stuffing Ness out. There's really nothing he can do to contest a majority of these back airs. Sen almost has to kind of overshoot a little bit to try and run under Louis Money, but I love it, not giving Sen a second chance at recovery there. The clean back air coming out. Louis Money looking more and more comfortable as this set progresses.
Yeah, especially when you see Louis Money set up on that ledge like that. You can't really leave yourself the option to have to go for the bonk there, right? Like, you can't just hit the side of the stage and go for the second PK Thunder. You are given the opportunity by the game, but like Louis Money is standing between you and the stage. Like, yeah, you're not going to be given the chance. So we're going to have to be precise on the first try. There are no second chances here.
Speaking of no second chances, Sen on his last lease on life in this bracket, going to be falling to the hands of his doubles teammate and bestie, Louis Money, if he doesn't make something happen here. And again, the run back to Battlefield. I get the confidence of Sen on this stage. And I know Palu doesn't really have any like super bad stages. I feel like what we saw out of a ban for Louis Money, if there are bans in this best of 5, would be probably an FD ban. But Sen just keeps running it back here. And oh my god, the ledge trap. Is he going to be able to make it back?
He gets the bonk, but not again. Not given the chance. Just not again. What is this?
I feel like I'm having flashbacks right now.
I don't understand. Please don't let that be an issue later on. Oh my god, Louis Money. He's like, okay, that's fine. It's all good. I still won that stock. I can still win the next one.
Such an early stock to drop, though. I mean, 42%. That's so early for Palu to drop.
Trying not to think about it.
Oh, man.
Oh my god.
It could be what blows this game 4 open for Sen right now.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Louis Money not even skipping a beat, just shaking it off completely, and still just sticking to the game plan of just wall Ness out, man. That's what you're supposed to do.
Exactly, but still, the wall is being broken into by these very efficient fares, and obviously the great drift that comes with it. Sen is absolutely a spacing master right now, and Louis Money is just finding himself like caught in a boxing match.
And I think Sen finally starting to get a little more scrappy with Ness's grounded moves. We're seeing a lot more run-up, short hop nair. We're seeing a lot more dash attack to try and break the guard of Louis Money. But Luis with the back throw, Ness kissing the blast zone, but not going to be eating it just yet.
Exactly, going to have to go for the angled around, so just a little bit of a mix-up now. You've got to be super cautious how you go forward here. You are going to clank with that. Nice, but no.
Tried it, and Sen aggravated on that one. It can be so scary when someone's threatening someone. It almost threatens your concentration when trying to do that recovery a lot of the time. I think that was so skillful from Louis Money, but I know Sen can hit those.
Right, and that's the thing. Like, Louis Money has a lot of options that he can do right there, right? He can just get straight up hit by the PK Thunder, and you just free fall.
Doesn't look like Louis Money is going to be dropping this game anytime soon. Just so fluid with this advantage state right now. Sen is already at 61. Though this back throw might kill.
Yeah, it will.
Yep.
It will. Just the inkling of rage there for Sen. He's going to be able to do a little bit more here to bring it back. I mean, Louis Money, I don't want to think about that SD, but now it's starting to take its toll.
All right, though, huge opportunities for Sen right here with this grounded move, and almost trying to end it right there with the down air. Still, though, this is the first lead Sen has had comfortably in so long. You know, again, both of these guys have such good advantage states on each other.
Yeah, I know, and now a lot of dare from Louis Money. He's really going all in on that tool, and it's a good conditioning thing because now Sen has to deal with threats from above, and he knows that there are multiple different types that can come out right now, and that's definitely one of them. This is going to be difficult.
Shield break. Excellent timing. That is the little, like I said, the re-hit rate on Yo-Yo does get worse and worse as the time goes on, and Louis Money jumping out right before a shield break could potentially occur. This may blow the game wide open for him once again.
Okay,
down tilt gonna hit its mark.
Looking for a fallback. Yes, there it is, and it didn't even matter. He got that back air and just descended afterwards. He's like, I know what's coming afterwards. It's a 3-1 for Louis Money.
And I know Louis Money breathing a sigh of relief right there, making another top 8 out here. And I know how badly he has wanted to top 8 a major again and again, but also stay within the top 8 at that major.
That's right.
A little bit of emotion here, and also taking out his teammate to make it as well, just playing so well. So big props to Louis Money for making it happen right here at Riptide.
I know. Sadly, one of them had to fall, but that means that his partner goes on to carry the fight, carry the torch, and hopefully break the curse that has been dealt to Louis Money. I personally would love to see it happen here, especially since that's the last set that I'm going to cast of his, so that's a little bit of bias. Hey, no worries. So, hey, just giving you a little sneak peek for what's about to happen. But Grape Skittles